Waka waka guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Shut Up and Refill My Popcorn. This episode, we're getting into American Reunion of 2012, and I'm joined with a special guest. Everybody, give it up for Potts
My
of the
man.
brand, of the
Thank
brand
you for
Familia.
having me, man.
What's up, brother? What's up?
Hey, I'm hanging in there, man. I'm living life. I'm doing my thing. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Been trying to get you on for a while, man.
Yeah. I do. You're gonna bust my balls. I'm with it. I've had a lot going on.
What's up with that?
Uh, you know, you know. Yeah. We started our thing. We did our Twitch thing. Me and Mike and me and some other people, and I had some life sucked out of me. I lost my father in February. If Rocky watches this, I don't want to bring the podcast down. But hey, I did my homework.
Yeah,
I'm ready for you, man.
We had a little glitch. I don't know if it froze on your end. Hopefully it didn't freeze on the YouTube live. Nobody's watching so far, but all right. So hopefully we got that information. If not, I'd hate to ask you to repeat yourself. It's up to you. What do you want? Balls in your court. What do you want to do?
Hey, man. We talked about this American Reunion thing. I drank my drink tonight. I did my homework this past weekend. I got 8 pages of notes for you. Hey, lead me. I'm usually in the driver's seat. I'm following your lead.
All right. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I just watched it a while ago, and I don't know why I even have it on the list of potential movies. I laughed my ass off every single minute of this movie.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know what was wrong. I don't know why I listened to Rotten Tomatoes. Maybe because it's the lowest among the 4, not counting the straight to DVD versions, like the ones with Bandcamp and all that stuff.
Sure.
I love all the movies. I think the second one was the first one I ever saw, and then American Wedding came out in 2003. So yeah, I saw the first one before the third one. But yeah, dude, this one from the beginning, from the jump, when they catch each other masturbating, basically gets caught by his kid, and he catches
Yeah. This is my era, man. American Pie 1 was what, 98, 99? Yeah, I graduated in 98. I've seen them all. I watched them all in the theater. Great stuff. This is my era. They would never get away with these movies today. Somebody would bitch about something. It's fantastic stuff.
It's comedy.
You lived through this.
It's comedy. When the first one came out, I remember I was watching Thunder, and the trailer for it came out 98, 99.
Yeah.
And I was in 6th grade. So I'm about 6 years younger than you, assuming we get the time and everything, right? But
I'll be 42 next month, so we're not that far.
Okay, yes. I'll be 35 next week, bro.
Right on.
Cinco de Mayo, ain't that a bitch? A Mexican born on Cinco de Mayo. I'm an NFT in the making, baby.
Cinco de Mayo. It's drinkers rookies, man.
Yeah, man. That's like being Irish born on St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
But yeah, dude, this fucking movie was hilarious. I loved all the callbacks in a way, all the nostalgia. Yeah. I like how they kind of incorporated new characters, like the bartender chick that Finch gets with, and then the chick that gets Stifler to eat her out and everything.
Yeah.
And
I'm with it.
and then we got the Shermanator at the end. Oh, all the callbacks. It was, like I said, man. I don't know why we're even putting it on the block, but let's just talk about it because it is a fucking fun movie. Sad part about it is that Jim's dad is a widow now.
Yep.
But the shining light is that he gets to bank Stifler's mom, apparently.
That was so perfect. It was so perfect. And even in the credits.
Yeah.
We'll get to that point. That shit cracks me up. Oh, what's this?
Man.
What's going on here?
all the guys, obviously, This came out in 2012, so about 13 years after the original one. Everybody's gotten older. I think out of the whole crew, Stifler's the only one that kind of like stayed back and was kind of like he had no clue that they were coming back for the reunion. He kind of just walked in the bar like it was a normal Tuesday. And
what kills me about that is, you know, he was who he was in the first one. He was who he was in the second one. American Wedding, they made him seem like he was, you know, and I hate this word. The R word, the R word in this day. He seemed off. He seemed weird. They treated him like, I'm going to put him on the pay no mind list. You know, why? If he was so important to them as they do in this movie, important to, he had the house, he had the party house, he did all this and that. From American Wedding to now, they skipped over so much and they left that out, that he was, if you watched American Wedding, which we still watch,
been a while. Yeah,
they treated him like he was a piece of shit. But he brought that American Wedding together at the end, and now they you just forgot about him.
Yeah.
Why now?
I know American Wedding, he was like a coach or something, wasn't he? Like,
yeah.
Like, and so he had some kind of role. I think the only one that didn't show up in that movie was Oz, who actually makes his return to this movie. That was really cool.
He must have needed some money. He tried to get back in the franchise at that point.
He's trying to. I don't think he's been in much stuff. I mean, I remember him in that movie Say It Isn't So, you know, where they I love that movie. What other stuff has he been in? That's
nothing
coming to mind. Yeah.
No. And they made it a point to say, he even said to him when he said, I missed your wedding, I wasn't going to be at the reunion.
Yeah, which is kind of fucked up, but like, okay, cool. So they come home and Jim's room looks exactly the same with all the porno in the fucking you know, the desk drawer. The webcam is still, that's the whole. It's like they just, hey, like we need to recreate. The dad didn't do nothing to it. He didn't throw nothing away. He just, everything's the same. That was pretty cool.
And that means something to me. You know, like I said, I told you this when we were talking ahead of time. I just lost my father in February. To see this and to have them call that back from first, second, wedding, everything else, it was awesome that they're still running that thread. And if they did that on purpose, fantastic. I'm with it.
It's that nostalgia feeling, dude. That nostalgia. I mean, I guess I you could say I'm a sentimental guy. Like, I go back home from time to time and I go into the same room I slept in high school and junior high. But my shit has changed over the years, and I know because I'm the motherfucker that changed it. Did get rid of the porno stash I had, but other than that,
liar. I mean, liar.
I said I got rid of it. I didn't say I threw it away, homie.
Right on.
I still got that China 2002 Playboy. Memories. Anyway. Yes. And so yeah, man, it's like the nostalgia, especially now. Like, it was tripping me out because it came out in 2012, and that's already 10 years from today. And it's like, what? And you're trying to think what happened in the last 10 years. If they come out with a fucking 5 American, I don't know, funeral? What the fuck? What else?
Oh, that's dirty. American Wolf.
American Werewolf. Oh, but shit, I was gonna watch that on Peacock. American Werewolf in London. But yeah, it was good to see all the characters, especially because they brought all the chicks back. They brought Heather. They brought Tara Reid's character back. They brought what was that other chick? Jessica.
Yeah,
where she's a lesbian and her date or her wife or whatever.
Awesome at the end, yeah.
You're like, God damn, what? Okay, nice seeing you. Just bye. He walks away. That was fucking hilarious. I think the gymnasium is about the same, isn't it?
It seemed to be.
It seemed to be. Yeah. Oh, what's the Asian guy, the MILF guy?
Yeah, Harold.
Yeah.
Harold. Yeah. I got that
He
in my
was,
notes, man.
him and the other, they reunite at the end.
Yes.
MILF. Like I said, man, there's nothing I can't shit on this movie. I mean, I don't really shit on most of the movies. You know, if you ever hear the episode that kind of just talk about the movie itself and then what I think about it, parts of it, whatever. But this one was an all around like this was it was a fun comedy movie. If you're if you like you if you're a fan of the original,
I have to be.
and all
Time,
I mean, if you want to fuck up this franchise, include time travel, I guess. I don't know. Stifler finds a time machine, goes back and just bangs fucking, Betty Ross and all kinds.
When Jim brought her home, the next door neighbor home.
Oh yeah.
And when they, I've been running this drill while you guys were beating off. He asked them, "You guys don't have cell phones?"
Yeah.
It's come so far that why are you knocking on the door asking to call AARP or whatever AARP retirement? I'm getting to that point. That's out of my mind. But nobody calls AAA. What are you talking about? And then they're gonna slip this naked girl upstairs through the back door. I mean, come on, man.
This is like Stifler's bread and butter, basically.
Yes, man. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. The storyline with the next door neighbor. I don't know. They always seem like these aren't high school kids. No, they're like college age kids playing high school students because they're too fucking hot to be running around the schools.
The beach party.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And I know I've been out of high school for a long time. There was nobody that hot in my high school parties. They were bad for their time.
Yeah.
But these women are beautiful in all these bikinis and running around and this and that. There was nobody that fine at that time.
It's like they got a bunch of Instagram models like, hey, you want to be in this movie and play high school students? Like, sure, I guess. And now boom.
Suspend my disbelief.
Or maybe high school students in I was gonna say California. Where is the this area located in this fictional reality? Is it California or is it East Coast?
I think Oz and them went to school in Michigan in Ann Arbor because I know in the first one was just on IFC the other day. She went to Ann Arbor. He was going to Ann Arbor and she was going to East Lansing. So this is my area. This is Chicago. This is Michigan,
Midwest.
Yeah.
Okay.
They weren't here. They weren't here in '98.
I don't think y'all got bad bitches like that up there in high school either, do y'all? You got to go to California.
2 out of 10.
And the sad thing is, the motherfuckers in California are coming to Texas. I just saw the other day that they're trying to get Elon Musk to bring Twitter to Texas. The Governor Wheels. We got Governor Wheels, Professor X over here at Capitol in Texas, man.
Something else. The world is something else, man.
But so the high school student that he babysat during, I guess, when he was younger. Now she's a box. She's trying to lose her virginity. And she's wrapping Jim into that whole fantasy. But dude,
I made notes. I made notes. We expect her to be less than 18 at that particular point, and she's talking about it's her 18th birthday when they hit the beach party. Come on, man.
It's like come on, man. You ever hear Chappelle like, come on, man. You like chicken. You're predisposed of liking chicken. Come on, man. So Jim and his wife Michelle, who basically from the first movie, the whole band. One time at band camp, I stuffed the flute in my coochie. So now they're married, and we all know that story. But they're having the marital issues in a way, not really issues. They're not banging as much as they used to, and him and his dad have a conversation. Come to find out, they were sending him to Hebrew school just so they could bang in the fucking house.
And that sell my disbelief. This woman made you her bitch in high school, and you're playing this game now. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. And the dude even made it a point to say, "Hey, you're probably having more sex than the rest of us. What happened with them two?"
Yeah. Because they had a kid. I mean, we have a kid. Me and my chicken, we still bang. I mean, if I'm not as tired when I come home and shit, I mean, work's a bitch. What's his name? Kevin. Kevin is a stay-at-home dad or stay-at-home husband.
Yep.
Watching all the daytime TV shows and everything. Oz is this huge celebrity who's been on a celebrity dance contest.
He got billed by R.I.P. Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh yeah, Gilbert Gottfried. He must have been breakdancing doing the robot or some shit. If it was in 2022, he'd be. They remade it. It'd have been a fucking like Mass Singer kind of competition where he's
right.
I'm the ostrich.
And you see they put Hogan in the mix too, so Hogan must have beat them all out.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah, he was on the poster, right? He was on like the
right.
Where he had all 6 of them.
Yeah.
That's right. That's crazy. What's his name? Finch. Finch is just. What did he say he was? He was like an assistant manager of Staples, but he comes off as like
later.
The world. Yeah, later. Yeah. Now in the beginning, he's like, "Oh, I've been to Dubai and Honduras. I won this bike in a card game and
in a Baccarat tournament, underground Baccarat. Yeah. Come on.
You drove that, or did you like what?
Well, these are his people. Why is he selling that bullshit?
Yeah, I mean they're supposed to be his boys, right? But he always had this persona as an old soul, or like like old, mature for his age, all this other shit. I remember in the second movie he was like, "Oh, Stifler's mom's coming." Oh yeah. Like
in the tantra, he was in the tantra and all this.
Yeah, the Kama Sutra and shit. Yeah, he's getting ready for it, Jack. Jennifer Coolidge has always been hot. Like, and ever since the first movie, she's been in a lot of stuff. She was in like Two Broke Girls and a bunch of other stuff. And I want to say her and Eugene Levy have been in some movies too, like Best in Show.
Yeah. Eugene Levy is awesome. I loved him in this movie. I loved everything that he did. I loved the gym scenes. Even when Jim tried to set him up, they were going on J date and all that.
Yeah.
At the party, he was fantastic.
He was having a blast.
Yes.
Oh, Eugene Levy he's a national treasure. Schitt's Creek, that's what I was getting at. It's like everything he's in from the old, like if you watch old 80s movies that he's in, like what's the one with him and John Candy? They play security guards. Is it Armed and Dangerous?
It's not. I know. First I said Stripes, but I know what you're talking about. God damn it. I
want to say Armed and Dangerous or something.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, they play
Meg Ryan's in it.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But he's got those iconic, and they even says it in the movie when they're trimming his eyebrows. Like, oh, they're kind of my trademark.
Trademark, yes.
Oh my god,
he's awesome.
Like I said, man, this movie is just it's a plethora of nostalgia and just fun and comedy. I love when Stifler shits in the cooler.
I got a bunch of notes on that.
Let's see what you got. Notes. Let's hear them. I want to hear what you have jotted down on this scene of revenge on the bullies.
How do they not? First of all, how do they not see him
or hear him? They're like right there. Yeah,
right there. There's a 3 of them on the beach. If they're going somewhere, and only Stifler knows where he's going, how do his boys not know that that's where they're going to? When those the new age dudes grabbing all the bikini tops and all that, where's the cops? If I'm looking,
okay, you're gonna steal all the bikini tops, right? Yeah, to see everywhere your top is cool, and then you're gonna run away. You took them to see titties, and then you're running away. Do a circle, throw them in the water, and just take a gander, of your work, your handiwork. Then run off, but I don't know.
I guess I'm looking at this from a 2022 point of view. They destroy the jet skis, and these dudes don't do nothing. They don't come after. They know who he is. So these soft dudes that try to get away with something, now you get your jet skis destroyed, and now you're not going to do anything. We know who he is, but we're not going to do anything.
Or any kind of like, even they did it in Grown Ups where they did something to them and they retaliated.
Yeah.
I mean, it was this whole. I mean, that's. I mean, we're not gonna get into Grown Ups too, but there was a whole scene where they all have the fucking fight at the end, and even Shaquille O'Neal's getting in the action.
I'm a huge fan of Shaq. Everything Shaq does no wrong in my view. So yeah,
did you watch Steel?
Easy. I'm not paying attention. I'm thinking about Blue Chips, Neon Bordeaux.
Oh, okay.
It's something else. I wish the world was in these movies, because these dudes blow up your shit, but then you don't do anything and you want to get them back. When the boyfriend rolls up and sees them jumping off the roof.
Yeah, and all they do is fight. Oh no, they don't fight then, but they fight at
the end. We're not there yet. But yeah, what are you doing? If you think something's going on, you're not going up to them right then.
Okay, well, let's get to the Stifler part real quick. This just popped in my mind. Why would your chick bring BDSM clothing to a house party?
Yes, I got that.
You can just bang in take your regular clothes off, bang, do whatever freaky shit you want to do. Why do you need to dress up like gimps?
That was a fantastic cod piece.
It was funny as fuck, because when they run out of the fucking room, he's all like, Stifler's like, what the fuck you wearing, Jim?
That cod piece was fantastic. Gene Simmons brought the cod piece to life. If I could rock a cod piece, I would rock that shit. I'm too much man to rock a cod piece.
As long as it's not a clear pot lid, like to Jim.
That's in my notes too.
That shit was funny as fuck, because she's like, oh, you see through, and you actually see it, and I'm like, oh fuck, and he's got the head.
He's got a hog on him. He's got a hog on him.
Literally, he's got the lid on the head. Like, dude, wouldn't that fucking hurt you? Oh my god.
Well, hey, I've got I got a fat glow buzz right now, and I've never been shitty enough. I had to have people carry me off the front lawn. I have never been that drunk where I got a shirt on but no pants.
Let your Winnie the Pooh in it. Let your Winnie the Pooh in it.
I'm not swinging a hog, goddamn it! But he had a hog and he showed it. More power to
him. Well, he did fuck a pie into a cobbler, so
no doubt.
What did his dad say? It was like a crumble by the time he was done with it.
Yes.
Oh, all around, this movie was just chef's kiss. Mwah.
I'm not mad about any of it. They want me to suspend my disbelief. I'm with it, and I use that term as a Russo guy and everything else. I suspend my disbelief for this movie. I'm not mad about it. I've watched them from the beginning. I'm happy about where they went. I'm happy about the thread of Jim and his dad. From the original sex talks when Nadia's on the phone in American Pie 1 to when he super glues his dick in American Pie 2. American Pie 3 when he's talking about the wedding and everything. I love the fact that they brought it all together, and I think people miss that. You wanted to hear some crude humor. Oh, and now the woke generation, you could never get away with this today. I'm sure you couldn't, but stop and look at what was happening through the whole thing. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it made me want to go back and watch the first 3 all over again.
Yeah.
And good thing I didn't start the movie, because I've passed out. I had it on. I don't know what I was doing. I was scrolling through other movies, and I just fell asleep. I missed a call. I missed text messages. Like, oh shit. But like I said, man, this movie, like, it's a fucking funny movie. It's a great comedy to go back and watch. Like I said, it makes me want to go back and watch it, the first, second, and third movie, and just knock them all out and rewatch this one. You know what I mean? Chronologically.
Yeah.
And there's a thing I've been doing lately. What I've been thinking about. I've did an episode on The Replacements. You remember the Keanu Reeves
Yeah.
movie?
Great stuff.
A movie that I loved watching that enjoyable for me at the time I first saw it, and it's just as enjoyable now as years gone by. But it isn't a franchise movie. It isn't a sequel. It's just a standalone movie or animated film, whatever. I'm calling them popcorn tins, and it's something that I want to. They're movies that you like. They don't fit the criteria, so they put them on the extra butter feed where I can still talk about them. And I've already got a list of movies already up on bat. I got Surf Ninjas coming up.
Yeah.
The Rescuers Down Under. I mean,
Wow.
I've got a bunch of movies and Beverly Hills and a lot of ninja movies. But last thing, let's give our last thoughts on this film. Let me ask you a couple questions first. Do you see another film in the franchise to kind of end it, or do you think this was a perfect type of ending for a high school comedy?
They even talked about it. Let's get together every year or every couple of years. Why not? And especially we're the people with money these days. Aside from the big money, get my movie dollars. Bring me back to the theater. And I'm an AMC stockholder. I wish that shit was squeezed so I could make my money. And I'm gonna tell all you fuckers to go to hell because when I make all my money. But that being said, I've been pimping that shit for a bunch of months now. God damn it. I would love to see him come back, and I would pay my money to see it. And my daughter's 10. So I don't want her to see the certain things these days, but a couple more years, let's go see this movie. And then when we watch this one, I'll bring her home and say, let's watch this shit from the beginning, because we're not soft. I'm not mad about this. There's misogyny, there's racism, there's all kinds of shit. Let's just have some fun. Why does everything have to be a problem? Let's be entertained. So, when they said, and when did this movie come out? I know you got the years.
2012.
That's a lot of years.
Yeah.
We've missed a lot of time.
No. I didn't mean to interrupt you real quick.
No, please.
What if they did a streaming miniseries or something of that nature?
There's money written all over that.
When you were talking about that one, it's like we just meet every year. What if they did from 2012 to 2022?
Yes.
Every episode, 10 episodes, boom, there you go.
What are you doing now?
Yes.
What are you doing now?
And they're all like an hour or so, or for however long. Yes.
It's easy for me to say that because I graduated in 98. So if American Pie started in 99, this is my time. Yes. Take my money. for the parlance of our time. Take my money. Entertain me. I get up every morning and go to work and deal with nothing but bullshit. Take my money. Take me away.
You're about to say, take me away from this reality. Yes. Put me into a realm of disbelief and just
let's have some fun.
Yes.
Let's have some fun. There's no war. What did he say with the dance off? If everybody just danced a little more, there would be no more war.
You hear that, Ukraine and Russia? Y'all motherfuckers need to dance it off, homie. You can't see the robot I'm doing in the box that I'm in.
Yes. It's just entertaining, man. I come home today and watch the news and there's all this bullshit. I get it. There's shit going on. Entertain me. Take my tax money. You're sending it over there anyway. Let me feel good. We're here. Why are you so mad? We're here. It's something else, man.
I saw a video of a WWE clip of The Rock and Triple H. Like, Triple H comes to him all angry. Like, why are you so angry? Why are you angry? Why are you mad all the time? It's like that. That's true, man. We know what movies and TV shows do for us. They kind of give us an escape. And I know I've been in the same shoes where I go to a movie and I forget my problems and I'm invested in the story that I'm being shown.
Yes.
And for that hour, for that 80 minutes to 90 minutes, I'm free of it. And that's the beauty. And then when you come back, you kind of reevaluate your own bullshit. And it's like, well, maybe it's not as bad.
No doubt.
So that's what we all need, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got by Dr. Potts, the Dr. Phil of the Russo brand
Yeah,
familia.
yeah. Hey,
Kick me outside. How about that? All right, give me my $52 million.
52 million. This bitch. This bitch.
She cock teased everybody, and she took their money, and everybody's mad. Why? You wanted to be a fucking weirdo motherfucker and look at her naked 18-year-old, and she's
I
like,
hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it. More power to her. I can't stand it. It pisses me off. But I'm not mad at that she did it.
Yeah.
I want that money too. I buy my Powerball tickets, goddammit.
Hell yeah. So that's so what's up? What other notes do you have? I'd hate to cut you off so early. But I think we covered it all, man. We can't really shit on this movie. This movie was fucking great.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not mad about it at all. I watched you guys, that one night I chimed in when you and Rocky were talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It's terrible. But there was nothing. I'm not mad about this movie at all. And that's kind of why I hung on to it and why we've talked. I'm not mad about this. And nobody should. This was entertaining. Let us enjoy this shit. I'm coming to a point where I'm the old generation and I can't get that through my head. I should, but I'm not going to. And you're on my coattails too.
Yeah, I'm just behind you, brother.
You're right there. We're moving our way out. And God damn it, let's just have some fun. Let's enjoy some things. Why be mad? We got it good here. It's not about black. It's not about white
or brown.
Oh.
I mean, I'm a light brown fan.
I was hoping you were going to go a different way so I could get a jab in there, but
if I had my pod track, I'd have some theme music we could have played, but I think we would have been flagged on YouTube.
Fuck Harlem Heat. Harlem Heat can eat a dick. I hope everybody listening to this says, "Oh, hey, bring some negativity to shut up and fill my popcorn." Stevie Ray.
Oh shit! Shots fired, y'all. Hey, Stevie Ray, follow me on all social media, brother.
Follow him. You don't want none of me.
Let's cut it off before.
Let's just have some fun. And this was a fun movie. Don't be mad. I know you look at some movies that were shitty of the franchise. This was a good time.
Yeah.
Enjoyable.
I was watching it and I was gonna text you and be like, why did I even suggest this movie to begin with? I laughed so good, so hard, it was a good laugh. It was a good laughter.
Yes, sir.
The good way where it's like you at the end and you're lightheaded because you've been fucking laughing till you turn purple.
I'm your dick. Yeah. I got shit to lose, Dron.
He fucked up. He punched that fool, and then he gave his boss that talking to.
Yeah.
It was like finally Stifler's balls dropped where it needed to drop. So, all right, fellas. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Where can people find?
Be her daddy. What?
Be her daddy.
That's right. You got the soundboard. You got a Rodecaster, right? A Rodecaster Plus.
I do.
Is it worth the investment?
Spend the $6 man. Oh. And you do a lot more than I do. When I bought this, I wanted to get in it a lot more, and it's a lot of it's my fault. I've had a lot of shit going on in the past year and a half, 2 years. I've spent the money. If you're going to go forward, buy this board. It's fantastic.
I have this is a pod track. This is a Zoom pod track 4. This is the device I've had for about over a year and a half. This is where a lot of my sounds and everything worth the money. It's like a Rodecaster, but light. Same $200. But recently I've been having issues with it where it would skip my recordings when I would record off the device. Yeah. And I don't have a lot of desk space. But yeah, I like the more sound buttons, the better. I only have 4, so I have to pick and choose which ones I want to put on the
yeah.
But I don't know if it's SD card issue or if it's a device issue, I might just go to Best Buy, buy another one, swap it out, and get my money back. You know, the whole switch. But no, I got a Shure mic and I hook it up to the computer.
SM58. Ben Hameen turned me onto this.
Yeah. Oh, you got the MV or the
SM58. That's what I roll with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and they work fine, dude. I mean, it's good. It's hard to find a good USB mic that's both XLR and USB, but that's about it, man. I mean, I appreciate you coming on. I know we've been trying to get you on for a while. I know your time is precious, as is mine.
No doubt. And it's anybody listening to the show, he wanted to get me on. I'm nobody. I like to have fun. I like to do this thing. I appreciate the fact that this man waited for me. I did the homework this weekend. I had some shit.
I never do my homework. I got the Cliff Notes, baby.
Hey, Shut Up and Fill My Popcorn podcast. Listen to it. Jam it out. Twitch.tv/pots528. Me and my man Mike, we get on. He's been on the show. We're doing our thing. We're going to get more into it, and hopefully we do some more things here in the future.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm always liking and retweeting whenever y'all are on. I've had Mike on a bunch of times. He's a good dude. He's a good Russo brand fella. A lot of I do a lot of these episodes by myself because it's convenient for me to just jump on the mic, boom, and then I can put my flavor stuff. You know, I got my sponsor spots, I got my intros, my outros. But when I have a guest on, I don't need none of that voodoo. It's straight meat and potatoes, baby. So again, I want to thank you and let you know if there's another movie, an actual bad movie you want to rock, you have in mind, you're more than welcome to bring it to the table, and we'll do this again, brother.
I'd love to do something with you, man. I love to. I have no problem taking notes and shooting the shit. And we didn't even talk about half my notes, and I'm not even mad about it. So I'm with it. I'm with you.
I did not tell this man to take notes, just so everybody. I appreciate the fact he did do his quote unquote homework, but
hey,
I'm a what are they oral essay? Like you just go out there and start reading from a paper.
I don't come short. I come correct. I come correct with Stevie Ray. I come correct with anything. If anybody wants me, hey, I'm gonna do my shit. I'm coming with you. I'm doing my homework.
Hell yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you ain't laughing, you ain't living. Take care of yourself and the people you love. Spoonie love from up above saying, Nanu, Nanu. Good night.